but I've not seen anything that will make me pay $400 for photography. I picked my shoes and I ran away. Hi guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. If you're new here, my name is Culinary, and as you can tell from the title, the video is about lucrative skills in Canada for immigrants, like skills that make money. One good thing about living here in Canada and what is prevalent back in my home country is the fact that there is dignity in labor. It doesn't matter what you do. In fact, people that do low-level skills make more money than people that do 9 to 5. So I'll be talking about 17 lucrative skills that immigrants can engage in here in Canada. I hope I'm able to follow up with the numbering, but my first one would be hair making. Because it's the major thing that 95% of female immigrants, including children, want to do, they need help with, and it is lucrative. I'll give you 3 examples regarding this hair making. The first one would be my loctician back in Edmonton. She doesn't just specialize in locks, she does other things. She braids, does wedding hair, hairstyling, and all of those things. How much does she charge? I don't know about other people, but when I used to go relock my hair, the few times I retightened my hair in Edmonton, she charged me $30 per hour. I wasn't even earning $30 per hour at work, trust me. But because I needed to do my hair, I would pay that $30 per hour. And because of how bulky my hair is, and I used to leave it for like a very long time before I consider retightening, because I can't be spending that money every month. Each time I go to make my hair at her place, I end up paying $150. Also, here in Thunder Bay, the lady that makes my hair is a student, and she's sharing like a house with other 4 other housemates. She just used her living room to make my hair. She made my hair for $100, and she has warned me that she will not do it for $100 again because she didn't know it to be this. It was this bulky. According to her, she never learned how to make hair. She was never making hair in Ghana until she wanted to come here, and she has locks like me, but her locks is not as bulky as mine, and she can easily do it. She just spends varies her time doing it. And then she started to also extend that service to other people, and that was how she started making hair. So someone that introduced her to me, and the person that introduced her to me, someone else also introduced her to the person. So you can imagine how that introduction just keeps going. And she, aside locks, she also makes other kinds of hair, braids and all those things, and she never learned it. So you can imagine her, she spends 3 hours making my hair because she's really fast. So you can imagine 3 hours for quick $100. Guys, if you have that experience, come and use it here. I would have been doing it myself, but time is money. And if I want that time for other things, I should be able to spend that money. Back in Edmonton, I tried it once. I used 3 days to make my hair, and I told myself I was never going to do it again because my hand was like this. There's also the story of a lady that I was told back in Edmonton that has a salon, a very young lady. She was making hair in Nigeria. She came here, and instead of getting a job, she started to continue, and she started little by little. Gradually, she got a store, and she is a big hair stylist in Edmonton. Number 2, guys, is driving skill. I talked a little bit about this in the last video I posted about 15 easy jobs immigrants can engage in when they come to Canada. If you do not have your driver's license, probably you have experience from driving back home, and you're coming here, you do not come with your driver's license, you would have to wait a year. After taking the knowledge test, you would have to wait a year before you can take the road test. They don't want to know if you were driving back home. As long as you don't have something to prove it, you will be unable to take the driving test until after a year. So if you're coming here, you have experience from back home, come with your driver's license. And also, if you can come with your driver's extract and probably proof of your driving history from back home, come with it. I don't know, some people say that with that you can get your insurance reduced by minimum amount. I don't know how possible that is, but I know that if you have experience driving back home, probably 3 to 5 years, and you get a car here, your experience can influence your insurance in some sort of way. I don't know by how much difference it will make, but I know that it would. But as a new driver, like you learned how to drive here, or your driving history it did not reflect here, you might end up paying a huge amount in insurance, like 400 up to $500. Yeah. And to learn how to drive, when I was in Edmonton, I got the service of a tutor, driving tutor, just to help me get knowledge of what the road is like. I couldn't get my license though because I had to come down to Thunder Bay. For each hour I had with him, I paid $50. And with you having a license, you can do something like Uber to get started or to support whatever you get once you land. You can also do something like ride sharing service. You can engage in ride sharing services. I know that they do it in Edmonton and also here in Thunder Bay. Okay guys, before we continue, can you please just take a few seconds to subscribe to my channel? If you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, I would love to have you join my tribe. So please subscribe to my channel, and also do not forget to like. Thank you. The third skill, guys, would be haircut for men. A child, I went with my former neighbor to go cut her child's hair. She paid $60 for something that wasn't up to an hour. So you can imagine how much they will charge adults. So if this is something you know how to do, come here and you can be helping people do it for little money. Just to get money here and there, little money here and there, and also you can do it on yourself. Or if it's to make your wife learn how to cut hair so that she can be saving you money and you learn how to make her hair. I don't think to get to that level, but haircut here can really be pricey, and if it's something you have experience with, come with that experience. You can do it on yourself and also do it for other people just to get some little cash here and there, right? Number 4 will be baking and cooking. I kind of separated these points, but I had to put them together. Baking and cooking. When my sister was coming here, I wanted to have food at home because I was so busy that time traveling up and down, and few days after I was supposed to leave for Thunder Bay, I said, okay, let me get food at home, but I don't have strength to cook. I reached out to someone that I was referred to, and she told me $250 for this small foil plate, small foil tray. $250 without chicken. Chicken would have cost me more, or I'll get the chicken myself. $250. I picked my shoes and I ran away. Someone else told me they'll do it for me for $170. I said, you know what, I'm not doing. I would like pay $250 for food that would just last the both of us for 2 days. I wasn't gonna do that. And even baking, when my former neighbor wanted to get an 8 inches cake for her son's second birthday, they told her $160. That was the minimum amount. We went to get cake we went to get already made cake from the grocery store. So guys, if you have that skill, bring it, because despite the fact that people like me, a lot of like me will run, there are some other people that would require that, lots of people that require this service. I know a former colleague, she's not Nigerian, but she loves Nigerian food, and she was the one that referred me to that lady that told me $250. She's always patronizing her. You can also, for the baking, you can also do something like, you know what we do back home, like doing plantain chips and chin chin and granules. You package well and you go supply to maybe African stores or even grocery stores like Walmart, like Superstore, because people buy these things. All you just need to do, if you want to go into something like this, because cooking and baking for people is kind of very tricky. You don't want anyone coming down with food poisoning. It's very important that you get like a certification or probably a license from the government, from your provincial government, from your city, just to avoid trouble. I've heard of someone getting arrested because they were doing something like this, and someone that patronized them got food poisoning and her business was reported. So you don't want to get into trouble. Just get licensed and start making some good money. Start using that skill that God has given you to make money. And you can also make things like kunu, zobo, and this tiger nut drink. And I know someone that does that drink. I think she sells a big can of tiger nut drink for $15. So guys, if you know, just come and use your skill to the best of your ability. Number 5 would be DIY skills, handy skills like painting, carpentry, plumbing, fixing things, or mounting things. If you go buy your furniture, first You will pay for them to deliver. You get a truck to deliver it, you pay about $100. Then you have to pay for them to come mount it, probably $100 or $150. That's why you see some people using their hands to do all of these things. Even painting, learn how to paint, learn how to do some simple plumbing things here and there, because these people, they are specialized skills. The people that do these things, they are specialized, and you don't get like clients, like 6 clients in 1 hour. They could spend 1 hour working for one client or 2 hours working for one client, and instead of charging something like $20, $30, they don't pay what 9 to 5. They don't charge what 9 to 5 workers charge. They charge up to $70, $100 per hour. So you can imagine someone painting your house, and the person has to spend 5 hours painting your house. You'll be paying up to $500. So that's a handy skill you should learn. Number 6 will be photography. I've told myself that I don't know, I've not seen, except my wedding, that is if I do it here in Canada, but I've not seen anything that will make me pay $400 for photography, just to have pictures, probably graduation or baby shower, or having pictures of my baby, or maybe anniversary. What happened to phone? Why did I not pay such big money to buy phone? $400, guys. That was what one of my former colleagues paid when she was doing her graduation, because she wanted to have official pictures. And these pictures are not hard copy pictures, because they want to print out the pictures, they will charge you extra. These are soft copy pictures, like the ones they send to your phone or to your device. $400. I'm like, what is happening? Guys, despite the fact that you have a laruro like me that would think 100 times before spending that kind of money, I am not ashamed to say that, because it's money, it's my money, I worked for it. Despite the fact that you have people like me that would think 100 times, you still have more people that would pay for that service. So if you have that skill, polish it, bring it here and come and sell it to people. Come and use your skill to make money, because we didn't come here to count trees. Number 7 will be cleaning. I also talked about this in the last video that I would also be linking up here. I'll also put in the description box about 15 jobs new immigrants can quickly do while settling in Canada. Cleaning. If you have this skill, you know that you can offer this service to someone that wants to clean their house thoroughly, or an organization, to banks. Guys, come start this thing. Word of mouth, that's what helps with a job like this. And you can get people that you go with, and then you guys share whatever profit or whatever money you're making from it. So cleaning is also a skill that you should consider having. Number 8 will be cloth making. Yeah, this is kind of tricky because of the weather we have here, because we have more winter months than summer and spring. Even in spring, say if you're not wearing like fashionable clothes, and summer is just 2 months, 2.5 months. So this is kind of tricky. However, people still get the service of fashion designers, because people still attend weddings here, people still attend occasion events here, and they want to dress all African, and sometimes it takes a lot of time and a lot of stress in getting the service of someone that is back home, and then they are sending it here, and then you're clearing at the border. People just want to use someone that is here. Recently, I decided to patronize a friend's husband. She's Ghanaian, husband is Ghanaian too, but he makes fantastic clothes, and that's the business he's doing currently. He recently landed. I decided to patronize him, and I paid $55 for a simple dress. It was lovely, and I really got lots of comments from Canadians when I wore that dress. But $55, so you see, I'll get how many clothes from back home. This is a skill that you might want to turn into a side hustle when you get here. You can still be working and doing this on the side. Number 8 will be makeup. Guys, I don't do makeup, so I don't see myself engaging the service of a makeup artist. For people that do makeup, they pay for this service. And I know my former colleague, who is now in Nigeria, and she has lived here for almost all her life, came here when she was 8 years old, and she only learned how to do makeup from YouTube. She never paid for any class, and she charges like, I can't even say, I think she said the least amount she charges is like $65 per hour, We work Mondays to Fridays, but her Saturdays and Sundays are almost always fully booked because she has clients. Sometimes she can have like 2 clients on Saturdays or 3 clients. She's driving from one house to the other. So if you have this skill, come here and come use it to make money, because people still want to look good. They still want to attend events. You know, Africans, we like fashion, we like beauty and all of those things. So if you have that skill, bring it on, come use it to make money here. Guy number 11 will be content creation. I know people make a lot of money from this. I'm still praying to make money, to start making money from me. That's why I say support me, subscribe to my channel. But content creation is a thing and it's a side hustle someone can get into. I know a lady that is big in content creation, and she started small, but right now she's hosting classes. She's offering content creation classes, and I paid for one few months back. So that's how people are making money. For some people, it will blow up and turn to a business. It will become their 9 to 5. For some others, it's going to be a side hustle. So this is something that you can consider doing. Come become a YouTuber like me. Even though I never believed I would become a YouTuber. Number 12, I think I've mixed up the numbering, but I'll just go with the flow. Number 12 would be selling things online, particularly on Facebook Marketplace. For this one, sometimes it makes me feel sad, but why feel sad? Because people are making money for themselves. During sales period, you will see people buy a lot of things. Sometimes I wonder why they are buying lots. They will buy these things cheap, go keep them. Then when the price of these things go high, go back to normal, you will start seeing them on Facebook Marketplace. Of course, the price you'll be offering will kind of reduced from the regular price from the store at this time, but people still buy as long as these things are authentic. It's a side hustle. The other day I saw a lady offering a class for people who want to learn how to sell on Amazon. I don't know how that works, but she was charging, I think, $150. So for someone to pay $150 to learn how to sell things on Amazon, it means that it's a lucrative business. That's why someone would want to consider paying $150 to learn how to sell things on Amazon. So if it's something you're interested in, look into that. Number 13, skill that you need to know. This one will not be knowing it to make money, to be knowing it to use it for yourself. That will be budgeting skill. Like, you're coming here, you don't want to be spending money without knowing why you're spending money. You know, back home you can just, okay, I make salary and this is for rent, then you spend the rest. You don't know how the money is going because you know the next salary, because you know that your rent is yearly, your car insurance is yearly, most things we pay for we pay yearly. But here you're paying monthly for all of these things, and you want to know how your money is being spent. You want to be able to track your expenses. The 14th one would be, I think this would be the last one. I messed up the numbering, guys. The 14th one would be learning how to use virtual tools, how to use AI tools. AI is the main thing now. I'm really big on that. I'm really learning. There are lots of people I follow. There's this YouTuber, and she's also big on Instagram. Her name is Mini OJ. She gives classes on things like that. If you follow her, you would see lots of posts on AI on Instagram. Learning how to use all of these things, learning how to use ChatGPT. ChatGPT will help you refine your resume using the experience you give it. Like, just give it information. This is the job I want to apply to, and this is my resume. This is the experience I have. ChatGPT will tell you what to do. We refine your resume for you. Guys, I hope I didn't miss out on any of the point I wanted to talk on, but thank you very much for watching to the end of this video. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Also like this video and share, because it's a very important video. Share to as many people you know that are coming here. Share this video, and until my next video, hasta la vista, au revoir, bye bye, and stay well. Merry Christmas.